Here is a tutorial for booking.com. Number 1 is the destination, number 2 is the date, number 3 is the number of rooms and the number of people that need or require the booking. For the sake of this episode, we will do Nyeri. And for the dates, once you click on the date, you automatically get the calendar and you get to choose your preferred dates. For the sake of this episode, I would like to be in Nyeri on August the 30th. Once you click on 30th, the booking.com updates give you an option whereby you can get to choose the checkout dates. So you can see you have the calendar option and you have the flexible option. So as you can see, once you click on the start date, you automatically are able to choose the checkout date, the check-in date and the checkout date, and the calendar gives you that option. Next we go to the rooms. Let's select the number of rooms and the number of guests. You can see there is a plus or minus sign, which means that you can have as many rooms as possible, as many adults as possible, and as many children as possible. So in this case, I got to choose one room, 2 adults, and then I chose 2 children. And then the app will automatically want to find out how old are these children. So child 1 is 12 years old and child 2 we get to choose. And I got to choose that child 2 is 5 years old. Okay, and then we apply that information down there. So we're going to Nyeri on Friday the 30th of August. We'll require 1 room for 2 adults and 2 children. Once you search, you now have the options. As you can see, we have 29 properties available on that day, going by your requirements. I'd like you to take note of the following. Look at the name of the property. Look at the ratings. You can see there is a property there that's rated badly. Okay, the 1.0, the 8.5, the 8.9. Look at the name, look at the rating, and then you need to look at the distance from the city or the distance from downtown. As you can see, you have 1.9 miles from downtown. Also, look at the number of beds, okay? And then look at the price. Something else that's very important, look at the free cancellation policy or no prepayment required. Some people require a deposit and there are other properties that do not. So for the sake of this episode, I would like to have a property that has a free cancellation policy and no prepayment required. Okay, and then you can sort out your property requirements by looking at options, the sort button up there. Once you click on that, you'll see all that you can use to just also, you have the sort button, like what comes up and what goes down. That's the sort button. The filter button, you can use it to check the prices, like you can set your filter to go from $0 to $100 and all that. So for the sake of this episode, I got to choose this property. Okay, so just by looking at the photos, I can see that it's a good looking place. If the photos are anything to go by, the price for one night, 2 adults and 2 children is US dollars 19 USD. No credit card needed. The property location, there it is. It's at the Chania Bridge or close to that. I don't know if it's that's a place, Chania Bridge. And then it has no reviews yet. It has internet, it has free parking, it has a bar. Okay, so you can see there are questions that people asked before and all that, and they're all answered once you click on that, and you can ask your own question. So it offers a garden and a bar, and it's close to Baden Powell Museum and Nyeri Club. So you can check in from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., check out from 10 a.m. to noon. They have Wi Fi, they have free parking, pets are allowed, no extra charges, no booking or credit card fees. Great. So these are options that you're given, and you're able to check through your preferences before you book a property. Okay, so now I'd like us to see our options for this particular property. Remember, this is just for learning purposes on how to use the booking.com app, and remember, you've already signed up. Okay, there are some properties that do not accept children, but this particular one is open for children of all ages, and that is a good thing. They have free parking, as you can see that. That's a good thing. And okay, so no credit card needed. And once you look through the photos, you can see that this is a very beautiful property. So the photos guide you, and you're able to see what is being offered. Okay, so let's see our options. So we have the double room option, price for 4 people, and this has 5 full beds. We have the double room option number 2, price for 5 people. The first one is for 4 people, the second one is for 5 people, and you can see the difference is $1, and then no credit card needed, and the the cost is non-refundable. So once you pay, non-refundable. Okay, and as you can see, booking.com guides you as to only 5 rooms left on booking.com, so you're able to see when the property is fully booked. Okay, and then you can see that the first one has free Wi-Fi, has a river view, has a bathtub, private bathroom, and has a terrace. Okay, and then the price for one night is US dollars 19. So let's try and book the first option. Once the booking is confirmed, you'll get an email. Okay, and once you receive that and it's confirmed, so you can now manage your booking still on the app, and you can see you'll check in on the 30th and all that, cancellation options. You can change your dates, you can add your arrival time. For example, if you're coming from some place far away, you can add arrival time as 10 p.m., 9 p.m., and you can see the cancellation options. Because this is just for learning, let's just try and see whether we can cancel. You can see that free cancellation is open for the next 23 hours and 57 minutes. So let's try and cancel this booking, because we don't want to play around with it, and then we are charged. Remember, this is just for learning purposes. And I am canceling it because I do not intend to travel, but we've already seen a very beautiful property that we can all visit once we are in Nyeri. Okay, so you can cancel the entire booking, and then you can also choose the option of not desiring to cancel that. So you're about to cancel the entire booking. The cost is free for the double room. Booking.com charges 0, total 0. Okay, so let's cancel that. Your booking won't be cancelled until you answer this survey question. Tell us your reason for cancelling. Is it a change of dates? Is it change in the number of needs? Did you find a different accommodation option? Did you make bookings for the same dates and you cancelled the ones you don't need? So for me, I found a different property. And what other option did you find? So just a different property, a cheaper price. So I decided to stay with friends. Okay. So that's just a survey question. So booking.com is able to tell why do people cancel bookings. And that is how you make a booking on booking.com. As you can see, my booking has been cancelled in the notifications, and I'll also receive an email on the same. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your holiday on booking.com.